Okay.
Yeah, we live.
Oh, I took the background away, and look, you can still do it without the background.
Oh, okay. That's with the Google camera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Oh, that's so cute. The balloons, like happy birthday. We can make this live, like live tonight.
I'm already live. We live right now.
Oh shoot.
That's why I told you. I said,
Oh shoot. I have to cut off that music. So where you been? You've been missing in action. You've been ghost.
I told you I was live and shit. You said what?
You've been missing in action.
Man, I've been fucked up. What up? What
Like,
up? What's going down, gang? I've been fucked up. I had to go. I had got my tooth pulled, and I fucked around and caught dry socket.
mm-hmm.
And that dry socket, man, that ain't no fucking pain. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. You feel me?
Right.
That shit is painful.
That's a no bueno.
Getting set up. You know what I'm saying? No good.
Mm-mm.
I don't wish that shit on nobody.
Man, I had that before. I was so pissed off.
But you had that before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Dry socket, man, is it's some shit that you don't wanna be involved in. That shit hurts so motherfucking bad. Like that
Mm-hmm.
shit, you can't. It's literally nothing you can do.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, you know
Welcome
me.
back. We was
Back,
bored out here.
back. Hey, the crazy part about all this shit is like you got to take care of your teeth, man.
Mm-hmm.
If people ain't taking care of their teeth, they fucked up. They fucked up. That shit
That's
go
true.
down in your heart and all kind of shit. Yeah, bro. What's up, Alan? What's up, everybody? Man, that shit was on the side of my goddamn ear. I'm talking about that shit broke me down, gang. Like it broke me down. I was out of work for damn near 2 weeks. I ain't go to work for like 2 weeks. I was fucked up. I went out of town, came back, went to the dentist, fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked me all the way up, man. But let's talk about what's going on in the world, man. I've been missing some shit, ain't I?
Mm-hmm. You
So,
have.
huh?
Let's say you have.
Man, I been missing everything. I was like, damn, I was fucked up. That's why I tell people, man, go get your teeth fixed, clean. I mean, I'll be 40 years old this year, so I'm going to make sure I get all my shit, you know what I'm saying, done in order. So you don't want to have to go through that pain when you 50, 60 years old. Like, hell no, that shit you can't bear. It's unbearable. It's unbearable.
Exactly.
Man, it's unfucking bearable. Y'all, you see that your girl, what's her name? Cardi B, old boy Stefan Diggs, he was booed up with his ex girl.
Oh, really?
Told
Wow.
you, man, that BBL stink, man.
Mm-mm.
That BBL stink.
It leaks, I be hearing.
Yeah. So you gotta think like when you naturally sweat, you know what I'm saying? Sweat come from every part of your body. So like you naturally sweating and shit, and then this BBL smell is leaking out with the sweat, your natural body odor. Like that shit is horrendous.
It is.
You fucking
They said
stink.
it stink. Maybe because this guy picked up like Carly B and she was like, "Oh, I need to air out my panties," or whatever, something like that. So I was hearing somebody on another broadcast.
Yeah, when she said she
And I'm like, maybe that's the BBL.
yeah, he got in the back, she got in the back seat of the thing and she had to air her coochie out and it was stinking.
Maybe it's the BBL.
It is. I keep telling y'all that shit. That BBL. And if you already had some type of odor down there, or you was already loose with, you know what I'm saying? You was already loose. Like, what you expect gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking thing stink.
Right. Right.
Yeah, buddy.
I love that song that they made. Y'all, BBLs be killing y'all.
Look, Offset cracking up because I'm telling you, man. Listen, niggas be having, okay. I'm gonna put it to you like this: niggas be having fetishes, right? So this whole time, a motherfucker be like, "Man, I nail Cardi, I nail Cardi," but put it in the back of his mind. Now he end up nailing Cardi, and now it's not what it's cracked up to be. In our brains, we'd be, "Oh, this bitch so bad, she woo." You get around her, she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So now, come on, man. You're not just gonna leave Cardi alone, G. You're not cheating on Cardi B. That coochie ain't hitting on the crumb. They
Well, that's
regular
why they
humans.
got doctors. That's what I got doctors now to take care of that. What's that? The doctor 9210. He can put it back together.
You
And he's
can't put
famous in Beverly Hills.
you can't put that smell.
Oh,
He
maybe
can't,
not the smell, but maybe
fuck
it's
with
from
that
the BBL.
smell. He cannot fuck with that smell. That smell is horrendous. That smell is horrendous. He can't fuck with that smell. That's something that's producing its own odor because you took the stubborn fat from your stomach and put it in your ass. That's not natural fat. It don't belong there. Why natural women booties don't just think naturally like that? With that crazy foul odor like that. That's crazy.
Well, I remember that. What's her name?
Hey, no, what'd he say? What you say, Alan? Have y'all seen the what the fuck is that?
The Udo. What happened to her
That's
face?
what what happened with Tyra Banks?
She never be on the blog, so that's different.
Damn, not T Banks.
What happened to her?
Mm-hmm. See who that happened to Tyra Banks' face? Search it. All right, bet. Let me look it up. Oh,
Was it surgery? Please don't say it's surgery.
bro, come on, bro. I gotta change the screen. This is fucking ridiculous, bro.
If you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead.
Hello, YouTube family. Boy, did you respond to last night's video.
Damn, she ain't show the
catch
picture.
it. I'm your
She only
auntie,
got it on the
Papa.
thumbnail. Goofy ass. See it go right here.
Tyra Banks attends the Balenciaga show, which was part of Paris Fashion Week. at Les Invalids on Sunday,
I haven't heard
sporting a
skin tone.
striking new style. The 51-year-old model showed off her tense skin as she showed up for the presentation, wearing a skin-tight dress and a quilted black jacket. Tyra came for the star-studded show, revealing her dramatic bleached eyebrows and her youthful complexion. Tyra slicked her raven hair into a sophisticated black bun and accessorized her look with a pair of striking oval black sunglasses. Stars like Alessandra Ambrosio, Barbara Palvin, and Jessica Alba joined the America's Next top model icon. Her appearance comes after Tyra was photographed earlier this month eating a cheeseburger in a Sydney McDonald's parking lot, demonstrating that she is just like the rest of us when she is not on duty.
That ain't Tyra Banks, G.
They did her makeup like that.
Where her regular face at?
That's a tons of makeup and more art looking. They made her look art. They said they bleached her eyebrows, so that's why.
They bleached her eyebrows. That was it.
Yeah,
She
they
ain't
bleached
bleached
them
her skin?
lighter, where you can't actually really see them at all.
Tyra Banks kind of, to me, she favors Sierra.
In
So
ways, yeah.
this don't look like no damn Sierra right here. This look like a Instagram model.
It's her.
Yeah, my kid.
I used to follow her heavy.
Dang.
I had her book and everything. That's Tyra. She likes to do like artistic, like look. That's a different. I don't know how to describe that type of makeup, but it's a type of makeup that she dressed dark, so it's kind of like a dark side type of makeup, like vampire. I want to say like kind of look.
Look at that look. So look, I'm gonna show y'all some shit too. Fuck me up.
This is the season of vampires. You know that?
What this season is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you think they came out with the movie, huh? You think that's why they came out with the Sinners movie?
It's the season of the vampire.
You heard
Y'all
me?
gonna see more vampire stuff popping up.
Did you hear me? I said, did you hear me?
You said that's the reason why they came out with that movie? Yeah, it could be.
Movie Sinners.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, please drop the link. I got you, gang.
What up, Martrice?
Hey, hold on. Where I gotta show y'all this, man, because now we talking about the movie Sinners. Where is it at? Where is it at? Right here. Crazy. So this is some crazy shit. So remember the movie Sinners, right? And Michael B. Jordan got two, he got a clone, whatever the case may be. What up, Trees? What up?
Man, what's up, bro?
What's good with it, man? How you been
What's up,
doing?
beauty?
What's up? What's
Good,
up?
man.
What's the word, man?
Y'all enjoy this planet, man. I'm getting out of here.
Hey, Beauty say that shit all the time, bro. Like, fuck this planet, man. This shit is crazy. Because it is, bro. It's so much crazy shit going on in the world. Like, men want to be women. Women want to be men. Motherfucking women are taking the forklift operation jobs. Men are being nurses. I mean, shit is just, it's totally backwards, man. Like, I had a conversation with this girl today at work. Well, it was a bunch of us, but I was mainly talking to her. And she was saying some shit like, we was talking about like how women be disrespecting men. And I was like, yeah, it comes a time where you supposed to just shut up. said, even as a man, if a woman says something to him and he know you should just shut up, bro. You shouldn't be arguing with no woman. So when it comes to a man, I said, I tell my daughter this. And I don't even talk to my daughter like I'm about to say, but this is how I told her. I said, if you arguing with your boyfriend or a nigga, whatever the case may be, your significant other, you arguing with him, I said, you shut the fuck up. If that nigga is in your face or he getting hostile, you shut your ass up. And you wait till that nigga leave, or the next day where you got to get up and go to work and you get the fuck up out of there then. You don't sit there and talk shit to that man. These niggas nowadays are emotionally unhinged. These niggas will kill you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I be telling her, like, no, you ain't supposed to be telling no grown ass man, you shut the fuck up, you bitch ass nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all ego will get y'all killed, man. That ego a motherfucker, though.
That's actually very good advice, because it's a movie called Unhinged, and them niggas really be like that. They flip out. You cut them motherfuckers. You cut them off on the highway. They man, people are just
My homie, like I was saying, my homie, he went. I mean, his cousin got killed at at a liquor store in the city because he told the nigga, you can go in front of me. And when he told the nigga you can go in front of him, the nigga said, yeah, I know I can. Like, what? So they get to talking crazy. They end up fighting. His cousin beat the little nigga ass. The little nigga go outside. I mean, he leave out. Dude buy his shit, walk outside. As soon as he walk outside, killed him.
Terrible. People can't win to a fist fight at all. They gotta pull the guns out.
It's the ego. They can't take that ass whooping and live with it. So you would rather take an ass whooping, kill this nigga, and go to jail and gotta fight even more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. The youth is okay. I'm gonna go to my Instagram because I know I'm all over the place. I ain't been here. I ain't seen y'all. I've been having tooth pain. You understand? I'm back. But look, I'm gonna go to my Instagram. I've been going viral on the gram, and I'm gonna tell y'all. This is what I'm gonna play. What Charleston White said, and then I'm gonna break down why I feel he said it, even though it was some coon ass shit to say. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I'm gonna leave that alone. I thought I just seen. Look at this shit. A fire medic died after being stabbed by a patient, being transported in the fucking ambulance. Bro, this world is crazy. And normally you see niggas doing that shit. I mean, white people doing that shit. You understand?
Yeah, black people doing stuff that what white people be doing now.
It is. It's unbelievable.
Like you heard about that black dude. I don't know, it was a long time ago, but he ate out this woman's heart. I mean, killed the woman, took her heart, and then cooked food with it. Some crazy stuff. And then killed the daughter. Yeah.
Look, just like that black woman that put them 2 babies in the oven.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bro, that is crazy, man.
It was a brother too.
Crazy ass shit. Let me play this Charleston White shit first, then I'm gonna go back to that other shit I was talking about.
But the one with Deion Sanders.
No, let me play the shit that I was talking about with the Sinners movie first, and then we'll go back to the other one because to the Charleston White. Because the Charleston White thing, I think we're gonna be on for a while because it's gonna lead us into other black history and shit like that. So share this. Yeah, MK Ultra is definitely running rampant, bro. It's getting out of fucking hand. Man, look at this shit.
But as I talked to our operations center, they say that there is a building with partial damage at 6th and Brandon. Our reports are there are some minor structural problems. Do you have any reports on that?
So far, I have heard that there are some minor cracks in the stadium and around the city. We've had several minor problems which are being addressed at this time.
Who that look like?
That looks like him. Like an
Look
older
how-
version
How old this is, G?
of Michael B. Jordan.
This is in the 90s.
Yeah, I can tell.
This is in the 90s. Look, it's a clip from a 30 for 30 documentary called The Day the Series Stopped. And look, somebody say his name is Frank Jordan, but I think somebody broke it down. Look,
His name is Frank Jordan.
Commander Isaiah Nelson, hero during California '89 earthquake. So basically, he was a police officer in California.
Yeah, he looked familiar. I'm like, he looked like somebody from here.
Looked like Michael B. Jordan. So that's why. So look, it's so crazy how he looked like Michael B. Jordan, right? And then Michael B. Jordan just do this movie called Sinners. I kept asking myself, why the fuck do he have a twin in there? If you watch the movie, there's no reason for him to have a twin, to them to be talking. Like, what is the purpose? Whatever happened to the twin could have happened to another person that was just his partner in the movie. It had no correlation, like, to me. So I'm just thinking, like,
you think it could be another stand-in? Do you think they got a stand-in that look just like him?
No, I think this is him. I think they've been doing this shit since the beginning of time. And we just now picking up on it because of the technology we got. All these superstars, these heroes, like even on my Instagram, I got the thing with Michael Jordan, and they do that stretch, his arm get long as hell. I got a video of him doing that in a real game. And people like, oh, that's the cameras, it was distorted. Like, man, that was back in the 90s. Motherfuckers ain't had cameras like that. So they was able to pull a little shit off. They could hide it from the television. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna play all that shit. This shit weird to see. Look exactly from the hairline, even that mustache.
He looked just like him. Yeah, no doubt.
No, the twin was alive. It wasn't no personality. His twin was alive. It was his twin brother. They was the twins. They had moved to Chicago, then they came back. Then I come across this shit. This motherfucker is a police officer in another movie. It's like, what the fuck? Who is this nigga?
Right, you said Michael B. Jordan got a twin in real life?
No, he got a twin in the movie Sinners.
Right. I know that. But
that's what I'm saying. It was no purpose of him to have that twin. Whatever happened to the twin in the movie, it did not justify him. It didn't make him do anything. It didn't give him no type of extra powers or nothing. The twin just died. Like, so what was the purpose? It's like they trying to let us know that he was a fucking clone. They just getting these bodies from out of the motherfucking lab. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. We seen they clone Tyrone.
Well, you know, that movie had a lot of Easter eggs. That movie had a lot of telling of history because the guitar player was actually a real person that sold his soul back in the day. So it was a lot of shit that movie exposed, and you know, he's basically like the first musician to sell his soul and shit. So,
that's true though.
That shit's scary.
But I haven't seen the movie yet. I just been hearing like bits and pieces. So I heard it had like Easter eggs. I'm gonna see it like probably like this weekend.
When you see it, it starts off slow. You know what I'm saying? It start off kind of slow. Motherfuckers singing and shit, old slave song, folklore, shit like that. And then boom, the movie gets good. I give it that. It gets good. But it do start off kind of suck.
In the movie, don't
This
know.
shit right here is weird, bro. He even kind of sound like the nigga, man. Just listen to him talk.
Problems, which are being several minor problems. We've had the stadium and around the city. We've had several minor problems, which are being addressed at this time.
Like what? They said
Maybe
he
they
made
could be related.
I guess he told us in sinners. That's what I'm
But
saying. It's like they gotta tell you, like, I don't know, man. It's like I can't.
Wait. But you remember, like, okay, say for instance, a lot of people look alike because of slavery. A lot of people were separated, like families were separated. So during slavery, so they was taking here and there.
Man, that nigga look just like that nigga. This is in '89.
I don't mean nothing. I don't mean he can't be related. They might be like related and don't know it. There's a high possibility.
From? He from Cali?
No, he's from. I think he's from New Jersey, somewhere over there, Jersey, Philly. But he's definitely or Baltimore, somewhere over there. He's East Coast for sure, like Denzel.
Look, man, these people are smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is they've been doing this. I think they do this to our athletes, all that. That's why they be killing them. They give us false hope.
You got a clone?
Ain't knowledge. We all do.
I don't know.
Ain't knowledge.
Look just like me. You never know. I don't know. I don't know what the shit. They took my blood. I didn't got my blood taken me, folks. So ain't no tell where's the blood bank at? Motherfuckers be giving away blood when you can't go nowhere on this planet and find a blood bank. Motherfuckers feed the reptilians,
man. Well, shit, man.
Once they do a blood test, so they have to send it somewhere.
The day you born, they take blood from you.
Look, they say they take your exactly. You know why? Because they testing to see if you the chosen one. They want that elixir blood because that's how they feed off. They have to drink blood and do ritual sacrifices and shit like that. They can't just get the divine intellect off feeling and emotion because they have none. They have none. They can't be emotional. They don't know how. Everything is destructive. They don't give a fuck. They don't know. They don't feel how we feel.
You said the chosen one?
Yeah. They could listen. I was reading some shit, right? They were saying like the reason they keep love from being, promoted and shit like that, because when two people come together, they souls can love each other and be on point to where they can project another reality together. Like when we come together, we come to create worlds. I mean, we come to create. So it's like my world, I'm bringing my world and I'm bringing it into your world. And we come together, we can project a whole nother world. You see what I'm saying? And they don't want that to happen. They don't want, and when I say another world, I'm not talking about like physically a whole nother goddamn world where we, you know what I'm saying? We're the gods. Like, no, it's another world to where we won't be doing what we're doing now. The world is low vibrational now. Everything is built off murder and sex. Everything is kill or destroy. This is a dog eat dog world. So it's like until that shit change, it's like the only way that will change is through the energy of love. And now I'm gonna take that and play this Charles White.
Well, I mean, there's a reason for taking blood because some people that's how they get diagnosed, so they don't know if they're sick or not.
Yeah. Before you play that Charleston White, man, you talking the way you talking, man. It just got me thinking about the draft, man, and how dude mom, conveniently had a stroke right after he got drafted.
The
Who?
mother, right? You see that?
Yeah.
He was on
Who?
the phone with him.
Yeah.
Who y'all talking about?
One of the linemen for the Steelers, I think. He got drafted.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's my team. And my cousin told me, I'm like, who? I'm like, man, get out of here,
I
man.
don't be thinking. I don't think right then and there. That's too soon. Like he don't even know nothing about the league and shit yet to be sacrificing. I think
Nah,
that
but I mean, I want to think like that, but then I'm like, how convenient. That's
right
just how
after
I think.
like right
That's
after
what
he
I'm
got drafted.
saying.
It'll be a lot more
Everybody,
athletes doing the same thing. No, that's how you know if it's actually a thing. It'll be
Man,
more
that's
athletes.
there's
Be happy.
different ways to do sacrifices, man. It's different ways.
it is. It's different ways. Shit, I was listening to this dude say he was there the night that they ended Bernie Mac. And I don't. Yeah, dude said he was there. He said Bernie was like, "No, I'm not doing that," and they took him out right then and there.
Yeah, because they said, look, I heard some stories a long time ago. Look, I forget this dude. His name was Black something, but he used to talk about this shit. He said they took Bernie Mac to the cloning center and showed him his clone. They was beating on the clone, all that, and the clone can feel the pain. Like he was, let's saying and ouch and all that. But Bernie was looking at the shit like, oh no, fuck that. So when Steve found out that he didn't want to do that type of shit, Steve went back and told them people. Notice Steve Harvey blew up right after Bernie Mac died.
Yeah, they started getting them deals.
Yeah, a lot of them said that's why they all broke away from Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, all of them. They just left his ass alone. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, you gotta be.
That's wild to me, man, because him and Cedric was so close. Cedric was like, yeah, and like he came out and said it. He's like, I don't really rock with him like that. I'm like, what the fuck? As close as y'all was?
Nobody does. They say that he's scandalous. That's what I heard.
That Bernie Mac shit.
Yeah.
On the game. But look, this right here. Look, Charlton White said black people should be enslaved again. So let's check this out.
Came down today and asked you,
He's a troll.
what should I do? What would you tell me?
Enslave black people again. Put them back in chains. Hit the reset button so it can produce a greater group of people. So it can produce a greater group of people like the slaves did.
How the slave gonna end? How?
Didn't you see what slavery produced, nigga? It was great people when they come out of slavery.
What you mean?
They were great people.
Like what?
They built Black Wall Street. They was loving. Their families was intact. They had skills. They wasn't violent. They didn't harm people. They didn't hurt people. Them people just wanted to be left alone and enjoy freedom. This group here hurt people. Wake up to hurt people. Look to hurt people. This group needs to be put in chains and separated from house nigga and field nigga again.
Man, nah, man.
I said,
he definitely be filled.
And I said with no smile.
Break it down one more time.
This group needs to be separated again as house niggas and field niggas. Most you field niggas is go say no snitching. Most of us house niggas is go say yeah snitching. You run away off the plantation, they go whoop all of us. You think I ain't fit to go tell boss y'all talking about running away? They might say your mama, I like your mama. I got a crush on your mama. They go beat all of us. And y'all talking about running away with that freedom talk.
You can't think of nothing else, but
nothing else. Nothing. I can't think of nothing else that improve the conditions of black people today other than chains and slavery.
How long?
400 years, like the last slavery, to reproduce the exact same thing. Man, them was some great people. Our great grandmothers and great grandfathers, you know, that had land, knew how to work the land. Didn't give a damn. They wore coveralls and told
down. Nigga stone, man.
Yeah, man. What you say?
So God.
So basically, what he's saying is, we so fucked up as a people that the only thing that will really help us is to go back in slavery. That's the only way we will unite. Because look what's going
Be in a
on.
gospel place.
Hold on. Look what's going on right now in the world. Everything is fucked up. Niggas is getting killed. Niggas is shooting babies in the community, beating women, dragging them, all type of shit, and nothing is being done about it. There is no more community street justice no more. So now it's this whole, that's what he be talking about with the whole no snitching thing. Oh, no snitching, no snitching. Niggas is no snitching, but if something happened to your baby, the first thing you'll be saying is y'all know who did it. But when it's happening to somebody else, you play the snitching game. So it's like he feel like the only thing that can help this community or is slaves and slavery and slaves and chains. I don't agree with that. I feel like not all black people, but I feel like the savages of the world.
I just say discipline. They just need discipline, stricter laws that actually tighten the belt like they did back in the 80s, where they had stricter laws where people, you know what I'm saying, like we ain't playing no games. Like, you know, remember they said that Trump wants to all them lawmakers was gonna be like, if you rape people, you getting a death penalty, like stricter laws to like combat a lot of this stuff.
I don't think it was that. I think it was.
That's crazy coming from a right.
But look, I don't.
You said what?
Hold on. I think it's crazy because you got to understand the times was different. Just like he said, those people back in the 80s and shit, 70s and 80s and shit, they just wanted to be free and live. They don't fuck with me. We gonna go to work, do what we gotta do. But over time, as we done got so comfortable with having this freedom, now we're comfortable with killing our own people. We'll quickly pick up a gun and say, fuck that nigga, woo woo. Back in the day, it wasn't no guns. It was only like one nigga had a gun. The big homie. Everybody else had to fight. Like everybody else had to fight. Like it wasn't no gun. That's why I say that the vibration level of the planet is vibrating so low that the men that we are supposed to be leaders of this country have became emotionally unhinged. And by most men being emotionally unhinged, you could see it all over the internet that these men are killing their women. They are dragging them. Just like I always tell this story where the dude was arguing with his girl. They pull over on the side of the highway. They arguing. He gets out the car and arguing with the girl and throw the girl in the middle of traffic. Kills her. Try to grab the body and then try to put the body in the car, but he see all the cars watching him. So he leave the body on the side of the road and then take off. Emotionally unhinged, man. A lot of black men are emotionally unhinged. If you do not have a leader in the household, a man, a upbringing, those kids should go to boot camp for discipline. Because can't no woman raise no man. So if it's no man in the house, when that boy get about 16, he got to go to boot camp and graduate from boot camp when he 18. He got to go to boot camp for 2 years to learn discipline and shit before he go out here into the real world. I'm telling you, man, there's no discipline no more. There's no discipline no more. The world is fucked up.
Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to slavery shit he talking about is crazy.
Yeah, he tripping.
Chains and whips and stuff like that. I don't think so. Absolutely not.
Yeah, he tripping with that shit.
I mean, but see,
I'm gonna play it again for the people that just came in. I'm gonna play it again for the people that just came in.
Like what? So God came down today and asked you, Charleston, what should I do? What would you tell me?
Enslave black people again. Put them back in chains. Hit the reset button so it can produce a greater group of people. So it can produce a greater group of people like the slave did.
How the slave gonna end? How?
Didn't you see what slavery produced, nigga? It was great people when they come out of slavery.
What you mean?
They were great people.
Like what?
They built Black Wall Street. They was loving. Their families was intact. They had skills. They wasn't violent. They didn't harm people. They didn't hurt people. Them people just wanted to be left alone and enjoy freedom. This group here hurt people. Wake up to hurt people. Look to hurt people. This group needs to be put in chains and separated from house nigga and field nigga again.
Man, nah, man.
I said,
hold up, break it down one
you
more
heard her
time.
saying shit, and I said with no smile.
Break it down one more time.
This group needs to be separated again as house niggas and field niggas. Most you field niggas is gonna say no snitching. Most of us house niggas is gonna say yeah snitching. You run away off the plantation, they go whoop all of us. You think I ain't fit go tell boss y'all talking about running away? They might sell your mama. I like your mama. I got a crush on your mama. They gonna beat all us. And y'all talking about running away with that freedom talk.
You can't think of nothing else, but
no, nothing else. Nothing. I can't think of nothing else that improve the conditions of black people today other than chains and slavery.
How long?
400 years, like the last slavery, to reproduce the exact same thing. Man, them was some great people. Our great grandmothers and great grandfathers, you know, that had land, knew how to work the land. Didn't give a damn. They wore coveralls and told down
nigga stone, man.
Yeah, man. What you say?
See, I don't, like I say, I don't agree with no slave shit. I don't agree with that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But
you can't do that to these
but some type of disciplinary action. But see, these are the conversations that need to be talked about. That people don't want to talk about. Everybody, see, what social media has done, it has trained people to listen with an entertaining ear. If it does not entertain me, make me giggle, or trigger my emotions some type of way, then I don't want to be bothered with it. That's the attention span of America now. It's like that of a goldfish, which is like 8 seconds. If something is not interesting within them 8-9 seconds of them listening to that shit, they scrolling right on to the next thing. And then you take that same mentality out into the real world. Now you have no patience for things. Now you can't stand in a line and wait for an old person to play their lottery ticket. Because you're impatient now because you used to scrolling so fast. You used to getting things, you want to go in here and just get this done. Everything's about you now. Like, it's no compassion for the world no more, bro. People don't give a fuck no more. They don't care. If you ask women right now, do they want to get married? They're gonna tell you no. If you ask the average woman, she could be overweight, and ask her to change her diet and get in a gym, she gonna say no. She's comfortable with that. We have made even men. Look at men now. A lot of niggas is fat, overweight, don't work out. Every man on this planet should have a gym membership. Every man.
There's a lot of people that are obese in America. We have the most obese people than anybody in the world.
America is obese. America is obese. And y'all know it. People fat, people lazy. Women don't even want to cook no more. Women don't want to be in the house.
Shit, they don't know how to cook.
Outside. Niggas don't want to work no more. It's old men at work that I have to tell to stop eating certain shit in the morning. Like, bro, why you eating that, bro? Why you eating?
That's the thing, though. But say, ain't nobody want to like really work. They're like, well, I don't have to work anymore. I'm a professional better. Or they say some other dumbass shit like, well, you know, I can get on YouTube. I'm like, that might not work for you though. Like that shit might not work out for you.
How hard it is to build a channel. This is my third channel, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
my first channel, I went almost 2,000 subs. They took my whole channel because I exposed the vaccine.
I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Like, this shit is hard as hell to build. But I got but on my Instagram, I'm up. I'm 20K. You feel me? Like, I'm getting millions of views. Like, this is my 1.5 million views. Like,
a biometric camera on it. That biometric camera on that Tesla
can pick up the life force of a human being basically and show up on the camera.
That's crazy.
You take your Tesla to the graveyard, you're gonna see people walking around that you cannot see with your own two eyes. You can pull this up right now.
Whoa.
People are
It's
freaking
true.
out about it. You take your Tesla to the graveyard. On your camera, you're gonna see humans walking around. But you go look out the window, not see nobody.
Please show yourself if you're.
I was there.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Another one.
You saw another one?
Yeah, I saw another one. Oh, that's creepy.
So it wasn't. Oh my gosh, yo, yo.
So look, that's what I'm saying. That's what I be telling people. Like, what if? How can a biometric see if a biometric camera can pick up spirits on its computer system? Then what is the spiritual system realm made of? What is it made of? And they have to, and that's why I said up here. I said the archons have to have some type of control. If they have control of this realm, they have to have some type of control of the spiritual realm as well. At least from the side to get to the other side. Because how is all this shit steady happening?
That's fallen angel technology.
Thank you.
Man, look. I knew a girl that didn't believe that. She didn't believe that. And she didn't rent no Tesla. She brought a Tesla and she was like, she said, no bullshit. I'm not just saying this because we talked about it. She said, I seen my grandfather in my garage. I said, I know you did. I know you seen him. That shit picks up on all kinds of spirits, man.
So that's what I'm saying.
I seen it at a mall.
So
underneath a parking garage.
So that's what I'm saying. What do Elon know that we don't know? And why would a human being would want to put a computer chip in their brain when you don't understand that computer chip can probably harness your soul? Meaning, once you die, your soul will not be able to escape the body. It will get sucked into the computer chip. It will not go through the natural order of death. It will go through the computer chip, and when you die, you go to the hospital. They will extract the computer chip and re-upload your ass into the computer system, and you will get reincarnated right back here on this earth. See, people be thinking this shit is a game. That's not real. Yes, that shit is real. This is all technology. We is living in the Jetsons now. Look at all this fucking technology we got. I would never even known any of you motherfuckers if it wasn't for this type of shit. So that's what I'm saying.
Remember,
your soul is on the line, G. And that's what I be telling people. You gotta be careful of what you believe in. You got to be careful.
It's a lot of shit. This shit ain't new, bro.
You can't. Yeah, we know this. It's just in a different format for this type of lifestyle we live. That's why I say they give us time in increments when time really don't exist. It's just one linear line. Because what they do is they give us the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. They try to break it down into these increments to where times are changing. No, shit been like this. They've been had this technology. They just give it to us in increments so it can look as if things are changing. And things ain't never changed. This shit been here. This shit been the same. They had a motherfucking iPhone at the Tyson fight. Back in the day.
You know what's wild to me, man? I was gonna bring that up. I just wanted you to keep going because I'm like, knowledge gonna get to that. He got to. He got to get to it.
They brought that shit up in the 90s. Motherfucker in the stands recording. It's a fucking you can see the iPhone clearly. Like, come on,
because they was like, oh, that was just the camera. It's like this dude was talking about it. And I was in his chat, and he said, man, y'all gotta stop with that. That was just the camera. So I typed, what kind of camera was it, sir? Because I want to know so I can look it up. He couldn't answer. I'm like,
That's
you,
what
you can't answer because it was an iPhone, sorry.
They be having technology since the 30s, yo.
Look,
Like
if
Yeah,
they
they
just
had
brought
all
it back
kinds of
out.
shit.
People was
if your
inventing stuff back in the 30s, and they brought it out later. That's what they call put it on ice. And then when they ready, they bring it
Yeah.
out.
look, if your phone, your camera, any type of linear device that they make, if photo device that they make, if that shit can pick up ghosts or you can see weird shit or something, gee, that type of technology is compatible with the spiritual realm. So
Yeah,
that's why
man.
I ask is like, is we humans like, are we some type of high technological advanced computer programs and we just call human? You see what I'm saying?
I don't believe it.
Because how? Like how is all this stuff like I don't know, just you put a penis in a vagina, some liquid come out and it creates life. And that life is able to just it's already programmed to like grow into a full living human being. Bro, that is technology you can't even fathom. You can't copy that. You can't
They
that's why
try.
although like this
That's
shit
why they got these sperm, these damn sperm banks and shit, and they be like, man, this shit is weird, man. They do a lot of weird shit. It's only gonna get worse. There's gonna be a
look
lot of
what
shit, man.
look, Alan, when you say in the last day the truth will not be noticeable, I feel like all that last day end of the world shit, that's spookism. That shit that they've been trying to put on us for years. The last days or the end, it'd be the end of that time of how we knew life was. Just like how we was back in the 90s. When we go back and look at all the old malls and the old cars and stuff, that stuff become nostalgia to us because those were the different times that we used to live in. I don't think, and even in those times, the truth wasn't noticeable. So I think the truth is only noticeable to those who want
Think
to
that'll
notice.
come back?
I think the last days means last age. This is the
You think
last
that'll
day.
come back? You
What'll
think
come
that'll
back?
come back?
What?
Like how it was in the '90s. Let's say it'd be like a
Mm-mm.
restart. Like it'd be a
It don't,
whole restart
bro.
where it'd be a new generation of
I don't want
people.
the 90s.
We got to keep it real, bro. The 90s was cool. That was nostalgia, but these people, they'll fuck it up. So I
I
I'm
wouldn't
like
even,
not.
they
the
Yeah,
wouldn't,
they
early
would,
they don't,
2000s.
but what I'm saying is, I'm gonna make it quick. Is do you think in time it'd be a new generation of people reliving what we've already relived as far as the cars, whatever clothes was out back then? See, they say history repeats itself anyway, and I've noticed that. But you think it'd be like a whole restart, like the '50s would come right back. Like
I
all
Mm-mm.
this
mean,
technology,
I don't like
everything
none
that
of
we
those
got right
eras.
now, they'll pull it back and then bring it back later. So it'd be like a whole recycle.
no. See, the only way that'll happen is this, if a big ass annihilation happened, like everybody got
Yeah,
annihilated, they could just
yeah.
redisintegrate that shit, erase history, and then just redisintegrate the 50s, the 60s, redo some shit like that. But that's not going to happen. Technology is we are too advanced of people to now to go back to those boring modern days. I mean, those old days, old fashioned days.
I
We
like early 2000s.
learn from those days.
Take me back to the
I
That's
'90s
like I
though.
like Lil Jon era. I like the Little John. I like those
I'm gonna
eras where 50 Cent's era. Like I like those eras because it was people got outside, no one was in the house. Uh,
People got
it was a
outside in the
time for like
'90s.
partying,
Can
just
y'all hear
getting
me?
outside.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, everybody, like, y'all cut me off. Damn, I was trying to break
my
down.
bad. I ain't know you. Okay.
I'm like,
I thought you
damn.
was done.
No, your ass started talking. I couldn't even. I'm like, damn. Go ahead, shit. Y'all got it.
No, I just said I like the Little John 50 Cents. The early 2000s was the best era for me because everybody was outside, people was making money. It was just a time for like a good time to hang out and basically make money. Like it was, I think that
Go
was the
to the
best era. Then after '08, it just went downhill after then. I think
yeah, you
this,
could.
I think that's
I
the
think
best
it
era for me.
I think after 2012 it went down because like you could really back in them days you could really go to the club and have a good time. You could play Nuck if you buck when nobody fighting. Like everybody was just cool. Like
Amen to
it
my
really
city.
it wasn't. That's why I say like the vibration of the planet is too low, and you can see that now because people will kill you just from looking at them.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's fucked up.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing we big on out here in Chicago. Like a motherfucker will tell
Yeah.
you, like, bro, mind your business, mind your business, bro. Y'all notice I don't talk about none of that shit. I don't talk about phoneme. I don't talk about none of that Chicago shit. I don't talk about it because a motherfucker
I'm
come
glad you
see
got
about a motherfucker come see about you. This shit, like people be on this internet because they in other states and all that shit, so they could talk about it. Like you don't really see
right.
nobody about it. And really, most Chicago bloggers you see them with no face or they got a mask on or some shit like that, or they disguising themselves because they know, bro. Like, come on, man, you gotta be cool on this internet talking like. So it's just, I don't know, man. The world is crazy. These young niggas is different. They don't care. They want to pop a pill and kill. That's all they want to do. And put a bunch of money on the screen and just, it's the gang banging shit. That shit gotta stop.
I think
That
people
shit.
in the house too much. Nobody's really getting outside and having events and stuff, and people just too bored. They need to have more events.
No, they are, but motherfuckers is shooting up the events. What do you mean? People are shooting them up. People are fighting, and the police is being called every time. Why the fuck motherfuckers can't just go out, have a good time, and leave? Because you know why? Because there's somebody at the crib that's stressed out, going through something. His bitch been cheated on him or something. Now he want to go out and go to the club. Now he see a nigga don't like him or a nigga step on his shoes. Now he ready to kill a nigga. Like that's how shit be. Like niggas be having internal shit going on, which goes back to what I said again. Niggas are emotionally unhinged. So you got to be careful where you go. You got to know when to leave. You got to know what spots to go to. You can't be going to these hood ass spots you ain't never been to, and then you in there like, what are you here for? You like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Shit different, bro. Shit different. Like I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna title it "Is Black People Afraid of Each Other?" And if you not, why do we move out our own hoods and move to the suburbs next to the same people we used to be afraid of 400 years ago? Because we afraid of our own fucking people. That's why. That's exactly why. You afraid of your own people. If you saw a group of Asians with hoodies on the right, and you saw a group of niggas with hoodies on the left, you gonna walk on the right side. Come on, man. We afraid of our own people.
Because there's a chance a person who rob you is gonna be somebody that looks like you. They won't rob somebody that don't look like them. They always robbing the people that look like you.
You know why? Because it's comfortable. I'm comfortable.
Exactly. So I would walk across the street in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
Because my friend recently just got shot by somebody that looks like us, trying to rob him. That's why I'm like, dude, you don't go in these rich areas doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like they come right in the neighborhood that they live in and rob people. And that's why I'm like, yeah, of course. Cross the street. Shit.
It's fucked up. Fucked up. When I do that live, it's gonna overbuzz. It's gonna overbuzz because I already know. Cause it's like people gonna have they little, they little say so what they gotta say, but it is what it is. Man, I don't care what nobody say. This nigga right here, that nigga look like Ari with a beard, bro.
Mm.
You know that girl Ari? That nigga looked just like her with a beard, bro. Tell me. This industry shit is weird. I'm gonna go to this Deion Sanders shit. Let me check out what he had to say.
What up, world? That's another situation. They hate to see confident niggas. When you black and you confident, you know where you come from, you know who you are, you know what you can do, and you don't need nobody to pat you on the back to give you the confidence. They hate it. They hate it. Even our own people. Our own people be ready to kick us when we down. Shannon going through a little something, and I don't know what's going on. But look how many of y'all happy to see Shannon go through something. I'm praying for all my brothers out here, man, because we all got a wave to catch. It's enough for all of us out here. But it's not surprising to see how many of us can't wait to see one of us go through something. And every man has a wave to catch. It's enough for all of us out here, bro. Every last one of us. Don't try to kick somebody when they're going through something, man. Every man has a wave to catch. You just got to wait on God. Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. Shannon Sharpe, you know goddamn well you shouldn't have been fucking with that young ass girl. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Just,
Man,
I mean, you just got
man.
you're that I tell people that's like me asking my daughter to hook me up with one of her friends. I'm about to be 40 years.
Right.
Like, what the fuck I look like talking to a 19-year-old? What can we do? What can we do besides? What would the conversation be like? What? How would you look pulling up with a 19-year-old?
Man,
It makes absolutely no sense at all. Like that's some scary, spooky shit. A white girl at that shit is scary.
Monique told that
comfortable, or she could just go to the police and say, "Yeah, I was over here." Her last ping or her location could prove that she was at your crib, or you showed her, you sent her the messages, and like, are you dumb? Your whole career gone. That's all she got to do is tell them she feel uncomfortable at your house. And police gonna pull up and do a full investigation. They gonna want to come in and do the little shit. They're gonna try to swab you, act like a rape kid, all that weird shit. You don't want to be involved in that shit. You a rich $1 million nigga. You can have any chick. Why would you want to play this game with a 19-year-old? It's unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
man,
You're not that horny. You're not that horny. And you know this Shedeur Sanders, this shit was bogus how they did him. This shit right here, this was bogus.
Hey, is this Shedeur? This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. Been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
This ain't gonna be nothing there.
But you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Oh my God! He bought it! He bought it!
Oh no.
Corny ass, privileged ass white boys,
man. Fucked up.
I was some corny shit. Like my thing is this: how do you feel? How would you feel if that was your son? You know,
it's a cold world.
It's a fucking cold world, man. Why the fuck would you do that? And I be just thinking like all the black people, all the black celebrities that stars, athletes that played in the league and shit. why the fuck haven't y'all came together and put y'all money together and built y'all own fucking league? Where it's black brand, it's black owned, all of that. Get out this NFL shit. This shit is bullshit.
Because they put charges on you. You see how, what's his name? Nobody really wanted to support Ice Cube in his Big 3 league.
They should have supported that shit. That's what I'm saying. That shit could have spiraled into something to where other kids got opportunities to where if they go to college, they don't make it to the league, they can go to the Big 3. Like it just, and it could have been the next thing next to the to the NBA. Just like the XFL, they was doing that for a while, but it didn't really stand.
Like what happened to Mayweather's thing where he had that 24/7 something?
I don't know. I ain't never knew
boxing and stuff. He had a business for that. We just don't get out there and support.
Man, because everybody want to be an entertainer now, man. Everybody listening with an entertaining ear. Everybody want to be an entertainer. Motherfuckers want to just laugh and giggle all day and talk shit. That's all this shit is about. Laugh, giggling, and talking shit. Like nobody wants to have. We can't even. I be on this motherfucker like, damn, who having a deep conversation? Like, damn. Everybody on this bitch playing, bro. You know, it's I don't know, man. I think time going, speeding up. This shit moving fast as hell. Like,
I agree with Charleston White on one thing. No one's community building. And he's right about that.
Yeah.
And when people get on that mindset, then I think we're there. But I don't think we're not on that. We're gonna always be separate.
Yeah. You think the music got something to do with it too?
Music?
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too. That shit destroying them little niggas, man.
Everybody, like you said, everybody wants to be entertainers. Nobody want to be doctors and lawyers, and nobody wants to go to school and where we can take care of our people. They say black women die the most in childbirth. We're not doing anything to help our people at all. And the doctors that are left that are black, they're getting old.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are dying because of racism. So it's just like, for real? Stop complaining about women and all that and start building a community. Just close your legs and stop being whores and start thinking about saving your community, or you're gonna go extinct.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. But what else you gotta say, man? I'm finna close it down. Shit, I gotta work no more.
They said black people want to be around by 2050.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit.
Nah. I
want
to say
50 motherfuckers then got up off the planet or something. Ain't no way in hell. Like,
I'm gonna say this before I drop. Salute to y'all, man. Call it a night, but look, Monique told Shannon Sharpe to get him an old bitch. He should have listened.
You should.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. We up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Your boy back. I ain't got too pain no more, man. We understand. You got anything to say, dude?
Nothing.
You over there eating and shit?
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry.
I'm sure for you too.
Peace out.
Peace.